Hey everyone, I'm your pal the Kanyan, and what you're looking at is Pokken Tournament. Now, if you don't know what this game is, totally crawl out from the rock that you're living under. This game just came out recently, just this past week. It is essentially, it's like a mix of Tekken and I don't even know what, Pokemon, I guess. But these are the first online matches that I played. I've been playing this game like a madman. And Pikachu is looking good in this game, and it's awesome. So I'm fighting this Lucario right now, and down in the right you'll see it says Field Phase. Now in Field Phase you can move pretty much wherever you want, and your moves are kind of designed to either gain space or to get up close, depending. And the objective is you want to hit them with a certain attack or a certain number of attacks that go into dual phase. And here it turns into a traditional fighting game. And your moves are a little bit different here. And now I tried to grab him, but he did a counter. This game is pretty technical. A lot of people thought that this game was going to be super easy, but it turns out that this game is awesome in every aspect. I can see this becoming very competitive. And that was actually the first time I've ever seen Umbreon, so I was unsure what was happening, so I backed off. If Umbreon catches you, it lowers your synergy gauge. The synergy gauge is that glowing rainbow meter I have to the bottom left that says burst. And when you hit L and R together, you go into a burst mode. And certain Pokemon can mega evolve and change their movesets, and they become way more dangerous when that happens. And when you're in burst mode, if you hit the buttons again, you can go in for a burst attack, which is sort of like your ultimate super. Oh, there's the Mega Lucario. Now, I just called in Fennekin as my support. To do that, you just hit L on its own. Oh yeah, here we go. Got it in. Now, it's always cool to end with this move, but sometimes it's safe to just hit it when you can so you can ensure that you get that damage in, because sometimes you don't get another chance to use it. And I'm lucky that outranged me. Because I just landed, I wasn't going to be able to block or dodge. So because I was out of range, that's the only reason that missed me entirely. So the Pikachu combos, you kind of have to know them and know the timing. Especially with different Pokemon. The size of a Pokemon actually does change. Depending, like, not what Pokemon you're using, but like, I'm tripping over my own words. Let's say I'm fighting Lucario. The timing for hitting an aerial combo will be different as opposed to fighting a Pikachu, because the hitbox will be smaller. This game is great. It plays so smooth. There's a lot to do in it, there's a lot to unlock in it, and I'm excited to be playing this for you guys. Moving on to our next online match though, there's a little bit of lag going on, and I'm not quite sure why, but it was pretty unnoticeable in this one. It's the last match I want to show you guys. Like, it's scary, but we'll talk about that when it comes. Now, this is Pikachu Libre. It's not just a costume swap for Pikachu. Pikachu Libre has an entirely different moveset, and I was really nervous going into this because I did not know what to expect. And that's the thing about this game, is people are still figuring out new combos and new things to do. And there's not just like one set of support characters, there's a ton. Like, I just recently unlocked Cubone and Diglett and Krogunk and Sylveon. There's so many different setups that you can do in this game, and so many different ways to play. I can see myself playing this for a really long time, and I'm super excited about it. So there, I'm trying to do a juggle, I drop it. After so many hits, characters will kind of flash brighter, and that usually indicates that you can't hit them anymore. Sometimes when you slam them against a wall, you can actually continue to hit them against that wall for a few extra hits. So, likewise though, you can also bounce off of the wall if it's happening to you and gain some distance. There's a lot going on in this game, and it's gonna take a while for anyone to really get good at it. So you can see where I flashed there when I started falling towards the ground. You also get a little bit of invincibility when you call certain supports, like Fennekin. Say I was calling Eevee or Sylveon, because those simply boost my character, and buff it, I wouldn't necessarily get that same advantage. Now, there's a few different grabs. Pikachu's got a command grab that's pretty good. In that case, though, I was able to just grab him through a block, or maybe he was doing a counter hit. Oh boy. So I got lucky there, and he happened to miss his burst attack. And he brings me back in a duel phase. This is a good spot for me to go in for this, because I just hit him. It's in duel phase, he can't go to the left or right. So it guaranteed that I got the hit in. Oh man, this game is just so clean. If you have not played this yet, I encourage it highly. I'm probably gonna end up recording every one of my online matches and uploading them in this style. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll probably do 3 matches per video. I'm still I'm tripping over my own words. That's how excited this game gets me to speak. I trip over all my words. But let me know how many of you guys think is the right number. If you don't want the video to go too long or too short. I think 3 is a good balance. So after every battle, you gain some points. You gain stats. Your Pokemon can actually gain experience, and you can allocate skill points to them. I play an aggressive Pikachu, so most of my points usually go towards attack or synergy. Now, it's always interesting to figure out what support type they're going with, but when I played this, I had just gotten the game, so I'm going with the base sets. Now, this Pikachu has a pair of shorts, and that's just to indicate that help people figure out what Pikachu they're looking at, because it can get confusing. So that move right there, where the opponent Pikachu is shooting up, that's Volt Tackle. And it is amazing for getting out of tight situations. I don't use it that often, but I've started to. Like I said, there's so many different things to figure out about this game. Every time I think I'm learning how a character works, they do something I've never seen before. So that opponent's Pikachu Thunder attack missed, mostly because I was still in invincibility frames. Like, I was trying to hit him there, and I couldn't, and the lag is here now. A wild lag appeared. The lag will become apparent as this fight drags on in the second round. It's really bad. I had to kind of predict what inputs I would need and try to hit them. And even then, sometimes it would react kind of weird, and I would panic and hit other buttons. Oh, yeah. Like, I wish I could... This is the hardest part to explain about lag in fighting games. It's the inputs. Because, like, I meant to jump a lot sooner, but regardless, like, he hit that way sooner than I hit the jump button, so it still hit me. And I forget that you can't block that thunder attack. It hits you in the head from above. You can't block that. Oh, look how hard this is. My opponent's even having a hard time with the lag in this, you could tell. So I don't want to take that thunder, so I go into full burst mode. And I'm able to nail it, get the hit in. Now, oh man, that was super weird. I always try to at least get the full burst attack in, even if it's early in the match, and I had to do a panic hit for it. Because I'd rather get the damage in than not get it in at all. So I'm having a hard time tracking this guy, so I'm using Emolga to slow it down. And that actually helps out quite a bit. Especially with all the lag going on. I don't need that Pikachu zipping around. Alright, it looks like it's almost over. So, when you're rewarded when you do a phase shift with some HP and a little bit more synergy. But, like I said, this game is amazing. And if you haven't checked it out yet, I encourage you. Go check out this game. Rent it. Go find a friend who has it. If you have the money, give it a purchase. It's well worth your time. I'm gonna be playing this game forever. Anyway, guys, I hate to drone on, and thanks for taking time out of your day and watching my video, and I'll catch you guys next time.